Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Today we're really tackling something that I think a lot of people maybe have the wrong idea about,
Okay.
especially folks who are dealing with chronic conditions like, high blood pressure, diabetes, things like that.
Yeah.
We're talking about medication adherence, or maybe more specifically, like why people don't adhere,
Right.
what's going on there. And,
Well, and it's interesting.
yeah,
You bring up a good point there. Why don't people take their meds? Like, that's a really important question
huge.
when it's prescribed.
Exactly. And so that's what we're diving into today. And the material we're looking at today, it starts off with
Okay.
this idea that people are just afraid of becoming dependent, right?
Yeah.
Like they think if they start taking this medication every day,
Yeah.
it's somehow going to, turn on them.
Right. Like it's some kind of addictive thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which it's not. And that's kind of the point of what we're talking about, right?
Totally. And the source actually uses this really interesting analogy. I'm curious to hear your take on this.
Yeah.
They basically compare it to, like, avoiding daily showers.
What?
Because you don't want to become dependent on them.
Okay. I see where they're going with this.
Right. It sounds kind of crazy at first, but
It does, but it makes you think, right?
Yeah.
Because we do so many things every day, daily, to take care of ourselves.
by the way,
And we never think twice, right? You don't think like, oh, I can't brush my teeth today. I don't want to be dependent on a toothbrush.
actually,
It seems silly, right?
it does. It does.
But it's that same kind of logic that can creep in with medication.
It really is. It's
Yeah.
like we compartmentalize it somehow.
Yeah, and I think part of it is this fear, right? This fear of dependence. But like we said, there's a huge difference between needing medication to manage a chronic illness and, struggling with addiction.
Exactly. And, I was reading this one part of this source where they talk about, say, someone with hypertension
Right.
and how the medication actually works. By relaxing the blood vessels, which then, lowers blood pressure and in turn reduces their risk of heart attack or stroke. That's huge.
Absolutely. It's about supporting your body's ability to function well. It's not about creating some kind of unhealthy reliance.
It's like your body needs help doing what it's supposed to do.
Exactly. And that's where the medication comes in.
And that's where the medication comes in. And it made me think about, other things we do for our health, like eating a balanced diet.
Right.
We do that every day.
Yeah, it's a habit. Right.
Exactly. Or exercising regularly.
And these are all good things we should be doing.
Exactly. We're not questioning those things.
No, because we understand that they're crucial for our overall well-being.
Right. And so the source is making this point that, taking your medication as prescribed by your doctor, it's really just another healthy habit. It should be in that same category.
It's all part of the same picture. It's taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
And not just physically, but mentally, emotionally as well, right? Because when you're managing your health effectively, you feel better overall.
And when you feel better, you can do more, right?
Exactly. You have the energy, the vitality to really engage in life. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Living life to the fullest.
That's it. It's about freedom, wouldn't you say? Freedom through adherence.
I love that. Freedom through adherence, because it's so true. When you're free from the limitations of your condition.
Right. You're not being held back.
Exactly. You're not being held back by those things. You're able to pursue your passions, your goals, your dreams.
That's powerful.
It is powerful. And I think it's a message that we all need to hear, because true freedom, it comes from taking control of your health.
It really does.
And medication, used responsibly as prescribed, it can be an incredibly powerful tool in that pursuit.
It's about reclaiming your life.
Yes, it's about reclaiming your life and living it on your own terms.
I love that. Reclaiming your life and living it on your own terms. That's something to think about.